But we'll pick up where we left off last time. After traveling across the ocean, choosing a constellation at random, you found your way to the Island of the Fates. And you met this strange lady that was half lion, half human. And she said, look, if things come to fists, I'm going to beat you up. I'll get no joy out of it, but I also won't hold back. And old Nona here took a special liking to... Who was it? Kytheon. Kytheon. Well, there'll be no flirting with Kytheon tonight. And so the three hags, fates stand before you. And Granny Morta, who the other one seemed to... almost the leader of this coven. And she looks across at all of you and says, and no one comes to the fates without wanting something. So tell me, pretties, what is it you want?
Well, Finn will step forward and say, I'm looking for information about my family.
Oh, and Nona approaches. Well, I can't have you all standing here in the cold corridor. Come inside, everybody, please. Step inside. And they sort of retreat back in the shadows. Some of you in dark vision maybe see them, but some of them, they just literally walk backwards into shadows. And you're saying, come, my pretties. This is a gigantic loom, so you can't cross this metal with this grey-looking part here, but like where Crow went is perfectly good. Oh, we have a bird. Do you fly, pretty bird?
Yeah.
Why don't you flap those wings for us?
Okay, that's a weird question, but sure, I can do it.
Yeah, I'll flap my wings.
Oh, not just flap. Fly for us, bird girl.
Yeah, okay, this is getting a little weirder.
I'll fly up a little bit.
Just like vertically type of thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I could fly. May I please have your wings?
Well, I kinda need them, but I could try to pick you up if you want, I guess.
Or maybe just a feather or two?
Bulba can throw you, old lady. He throw you far.
I'm not talking to you! Pretty girl. Just some feathers.
I can't. It's for my collection. I've got a collection.
Oh, just a simple feather. And she reaches out to go and pluck a feather from your wings. What do you do? I put in a
I will
scare you
shake
there,
her
Doug,
hand.
by the way. Though. Doug's, It's always weird kind of playing the bad guy, right, and being nasty and evil and shouting at people. It's both the fun of being a DM and sometimes makes Malcolm feel slightly uncomfortable, but that's okay. So she goes to pluck...
You do it so well.
Oh, thank you. She goes to pluck a feather from your wing. What do you do, Crow?
I'm just gonna grab her hand and shake it like a greeting.
Okay. Just let me check a little something. So her hand, as you can see kind of from the artwork on her, she's mostly skin and bones. But she has these exceptionally long fingers. It's like the webbing between her fingers is like not even there. There's long things that almost connect at the wrist. And she reaches out to your hand and she does grab it. And she gives it a bit of a squeeze. Make me a strength check, please, Crow. Yeah, just like that, the gift that was posted. Exactly like that. Oh, and she goes to grab your hand, and she seems like a lot of strength in it. And she almost tries to twist your hand above your head to pluck out the feather. But Crow, somehow with your spindly arms, you manage to stop her from plucking a feather from your hair by kind of manipulating your arms as she tries to grab it. Oh, the pretty girl has some strength. Where do you get your strength from?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my muscles.
Do you? Oh, maybe from all that flying?
Probably. I mean, I only fly like half the time. We used to do a lot of walking. We haven't done as much lately. We've been stuck on a boat.
Oh, what is your name? Oh, I know your name. You're a crow. Or is it Karen? Or is it Crow? Or is it Karen?
Go ahead, Crow.
It's Crow.
Hi.
You are an unusual creature. People usually come and when they see my face, they cower. Are you brave, Crow?
Maybe it's just a lot of rude people come to your doorstep. I feel like that's just a rude thing to do.
Oh. Ah, Crow. I see the doom in your eyes. You're doomed. And while she's saying this, Nona, who perhaps is even a little more decomposed, comes over next to Finn and just gently grabs hold of your hand, Finn. Have you let her? You see her coming. She's not making a secret of it.
Yeah.
And then she kind of, with her other hand, she casually starts running these bony fingers through your hair.
Okay.
Oh, such pretty hair you have, Finn.
I was born with it.
Oh, you were born with long hair. Must have been quite interesting. And she gets a pair of scissors, which are more like shears, like you might shear a sheep with, and goes to cut your hair.
No, he'll dodge that.
Oh, my daughter thinks.
You can certainly try.
How would you like me to?
I think acrobatics, just to try and twist out the way. You're looking for a 9. She didn't roll very well. Oh,
Barely.
please, Finn. It's unfair that you have such beautiful hair and mine is so grey and straggly. May I have some to plait into my own?
No, I don't think so. That's an odd request.
Oh, it's not fair that you have such nice hair and I have such scraggly hair.
Life is also unfair. It's unfortunate.
Oh, Finn, I like your attitude. Do you have a girlfriend?
I do not have a girlfriend. My wife is long past. Do I am still seeking her?
Oh, you seek your wife, Finn. What does your wife look like? I'll keep an eye out for her.
A strong woman, a warrior in past, with dark hair and fierce green eyes. And he looks sad that he talks about her.
And Nona looks to Nix. Have you met his pretty wife, Nix? If you're talking, we see you lighting up. I can't hear you, Nix.
Really low. I can barely hear you.
Cat got your tongue, Nix.
Coming through.
There we go.
There you go.
There we go.
All right.
So have you seen
Yeah, I've only
his
known him for
pretty-
like
Oh,
2 weeks. So
2 weeks?
No.
Oh, that's not very long. Who can I talk to, Finn, who has met your wife?
I can't find anyone who has met her again. They don't seem to remember her anymore.
Oh.
They don't think she exists.
I remember her, Finn.
You remember her? He looked shocked because it's the first time he's ever heard that.
I remember her. And if you have any, you have children, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she names the children.
Yeah.
And little and says the names. Oh, I remember all of them. Such a pretty, perfect family. What happened, Finn? Where did they go?
I don't know. Do you know where? How?
Oh, yes, I do. I can tell you how you could, oh, shall we say, release them from where they are. But you know, do you not, Finn? There's always a cost when you come to the fates.
Always a cost for everything.
Would you give literally anything to know what happened to your family, Finn? Would you do?
I would give anything of my anything. Sorry, guys.
No. Would you give anything? Would you do anything, Finn?
I would give anything of myself.
Oh, that's not what I asked.
I can only give her what is mine to give, which is that of myself.
Come here, Finn. We need to talk. Here, come with me. And her bony hand wraps around yours, and she starts dragging you away to presumably a private part of the cavern. You just going to follow her?
Yeah, follow. Yeah.
Okay. So she takes you all the way back here outside of Prying Eyes. As you guys see Finn, are you doing anything? The rest of you?
is there anything? Is this just old ruins
Okay.
here? Is there anything?
I'll give you a description. Just a sec. Let's have a look through your eyes next. So, you don't see any, treasure or anything like that. By far the most interesting thing in this room is this loom directly behind you. And if you remember, as you approach, the loom told a story from the first time you guys met in the Sour Vintage through the Mithril Forge, all the adventures that you have, it seems to be categorized on this loom. So that's unusual. And you also see these pots on this head, this stone head. And inside it you see lava swimming around. And the lava seem to have human faces on it. It's a little disconcerting, and that's all you can really notice from there.
All right.
Just hanging back, or?
No, I'm gonna try and touch the loom.
Okay. As you touch the loom, Dessa comes up and says, "Ba-da-ba-ba." What does she say? Find out in a little bit. Sean, voice channel 2, please.
All right.
And we'll do this. We get the spooky music as well. So you would give anything of yourself? That is noble, Finn. Would you
sacrifices for life?
Would you do something like trip up someone if it means saving your family, your children? Would you do something as trivial as that? Would you trip someone up?
I will give anything of myself and not hurt others for it.
Oh no, not just a little stumble. No real damage done. Would you do that to save your family?
Yes.
Oh, so there are things that you would do that do not involve yourself. I have an offer for you.
Okay.
Tell me, Finn. Let's test that wise brain of yours. Tell me, what do the fates do?
Fates? They know the future. I don't know what offers you have. You have knowledge.
Oh, yes.
All I know.
We see the future. We see the past. We see all in the present. Do you know anybody at all like that, Finn?
The Oracle?
The Oracle Versi. Yes, and she starts circling around you. Versi. We do not like Versi. Versi treads on our toes. We are the seers of the future and the past. We do not like Versi. Finn? Do you know what I'm going to ask?
I can guess the direction you're going.
Let me hear your guess.
I guess you want me to harm the Oracle in some way.
Ooh, harm is such a subtle word. Shall we just say it's the worst type of harm one can inflict on another?
I cannot do that.
Oh, if you do not do that, your family will spend an eternity in agony. What is the price of one poor, misguided creature like Versi compared to the untold suffering of your loved ones? This is so simple, Finn. Just a quick knife in the dark.
I'll find another way. I told my kids that in the pursuit of any kind of a pursuit, do not compromise principles. I can't do it for them.
Oh.
You're going to betray everything I taught them. I'll find another way.
The souls of your the tortured souls doesn't do it for you, Finn? The screams of your wife? Did you ever hear your wife scream? Your children crying in agony? Because that's all they're doing.
So for me, love is what you do, not just what you say. And my action to save them has to be an equal love to what I do. So I will save them, but not by compromising what I've taught them.
I don't think you can save them without my offer, Finn. Perhaps I can make a persuasion check, Finn.
Sure.
I mean, you're making a very strong case here. You seem pretty steadfast in it, but let's...
Yeah. Of course, it's the wrong. I know. Wait, it works.
Oh, Finn, I think there's a part of you that's angry. I think there's a part of you that wants retribution. Tell me, there's not a spark of hatred in that body, Finn?
Of course there is. But I have to live in love of laws. I can't live in that.
Well then, perhaps another. What do you think of the fates, Finn? Do you think we are good people? Do you think we're neutral? What do you think, Finn?
I think you're interesting.
Interesting.
I've not yet seen good or evil. To hate someone is not necessarily evil. So I don't have opinion of good and evil about you.
Well, the fates. We see, we reveal, we show. I would hesitate to say we were evil. Many people come here seeking answers that only we can, questions that only we can answer. There is a.
But do you show love? I've seen you show anger and a joy in what you do, but in goodness of anything is some form of love, and love is act. Do you have that in you?
Oh, I do. There's a child in Mitros. The child is not doing well. It's just a babe. And I know their parents are not long for this world. And soon this baby will be cast aside and forgotten, to die alone, crying, hungry in the gutters of Mitros. Bring me this babe, Finn.
And what will you do with this babe?
Oh, I will raise it as my own, of course.
And what does that entail?
Oh, feeding it, clothing it, braiding its hair when it's long enough. You know.
I will be happy to rescue this child for you, but I don't think I can bring it here. I don't know you enough. I don't trust you with it. I'm honest.
Well, Finn, we are at a bit of an impasse then. You need to either bring me this child, or bring me the head of Versi within the week. Or else I will enter your brain and you'll experience nothing but nightmares. And I promise the nightmares will be of your wife, your children, your family screaming in agony. The choice is yours, Finn.
And now you show your true colors.
Of course. If you do these things, I will tell you all about your family. How to stop the screams. And then, possibly the most horrifying thing you've heard, Finn, she does an excellent rendition of your wife screaming. You can tell she's using her voice. And the screams of your kids, it is very effed up. But that's what she's doing. I don't want to do it because I'll wreck my throat.
Yeah.
But it's a horrible, horrible sound.
Oh, he do. I think he'd leave. He'd turn and walk away. He couldn't take that.
Sure. And the screams continue. She follows like from a distance. So feel free to rejoin the party. But she'll be following and she'll be screaming and yelling out in your wife's voice and your children's voice. Okay, let's go back to the other voice channel.
Traffic, semi turned over.
Oh,
Yep, we're back. So you saw Finn talking to this Fate, and I assume Finn's returning. Yep, Finn. Let me drag you back. There we go. Finn returns to the group.
Yeah.
And as he's going back, Nona is going behind him, and she's letting out these horrible, horrible screams. One sounds like a female. It's definitely not the voice she was using before. And one sounds like children screaming in agony, and she's making this noise and kind of following Finn, like 5-10 feet behind, making these sounds. Finn, the choice is yours. 7 days.
You being mean to your friend.
Ben just kind of holds her hand up and tries to walk away from her. He's very tense. Like he's holding back.
Okay. Granny, as Nona continues these screams, they're much quieter though. They're not quite as ear-piercing as well, but these noises just keep on going over and over again. Oh, Crow. My pretty feathered friend. What did you come to the Fates for?
Well, I've checked my notes, and it says that I am here to find out how I die. I guess and
Okay.
why I keep dying.
Come with me, Crow. Come with your granny. She drags you. What?
Okay.
Do you follow?
Yeah.
Cool. So she takes you
I'm
like...
gonna drag my bird with me.
Okay.
No, I can't see.
My light source.
Well, what are you going to do about that problem?
I cast light on Cassandra's head.
Okay.
Yay. I am a beacon of hope.
Oops. Let me get some light on Cassandra's head as she lights up the room with her presence.
Yes.
So as Crow is taken away by Granny Mortar, what are the rest of you doing? Finn looks tense. This hag keeps on making these horrible noises over and over again. So what do you guys do, if anything?
I was gonna touch the loom.
Touch the what, sorry?
The loom.
Sure. The loom almost hums with the energy as you touch it. You can feel the power of the loom, and you can almost feel bits and pieces zooming back and forth and making a story as it goes. Am I chopping up? Is my voice choppy?
You're fine,
Good
my
for me.
stuff.
Sorry, everybody talked at once. Is it okay?
No, you're fine.
No, I'm
Yeah,
fine.
good for
Okay,
me.
cool.
We're good.
Okay. All right. So yeah, the loom's interesting. It's obviously magical, and you hear it weaving itself. They don't seem to mind you touching the loom next.
Okay. That's
Okay.
all for me for now.
Okay. So let's switch over to Crow. Crow, come with me, please.
Hi, Quo.
Hello.
Okay. Hello. Just a sec. Is that music choppy, Crow?
Sorry? What did you just say?
Oh, no, never mind. That's good. I'm gonna stop that for a sec. Okay, so Granny Morta comes along, and she's holding your hands, and it's cold and it's clammy and it's not pleasant. And she says, "Oh, learning about your own death. What have you learned so far, Crow?"
Yeah, that it usually hurts.
Oh, I saw you ripped apart by the Minotaur. That couldn't have been nice.
No. Apparently I was also shish kebabbed at the very, very start by a boar.
Oh, you've died twice. That is not good, Crow. Are you tired of dying, shall we say?
Yeah, I mean, it's not great.
Well, oh, sorry, just a sec. Well, let's say I have a solution to your predicament. Would you like a way out of your doomness, shall we say?
I mean, sure.
Well, I can. See, there is this individual who's responsible for all your suffering. They're responsible for all the loss you've had in your life. And I can help you, let us say, get rid of this individual. Would you be interested, Crow?
I mean, who's the individual?
Well, nothing comes for free, Crow. I can not only tell you who this is, I will construct you a weapon of such power that you can defeat them. Interested, Crow?
I mean, maybe. What do you want from me?
Well, let's take it back a step, Crow. What are you prepared to give?
I mean, I could give you some feathers. I've got a lot. If you want them still.
Oh, I wouldn't say no to feathers, but that's not nearly going to be enough. Let's say, arbitrarily, if you were to sacrifice your own life to, shall we say, get revenge for what you have lost, to get out of this cruel joke that is your life, would you sacrifice yourself?
What do you mean by, like, sacrificing myself?
I'm just asking hypothetically. You are far too interesting, Crow, to sacrifice. I'm just interested in seeing how far you are prepared to go.
Yeah, I mean, are you saying that, like, the cure for dying is to die? Is that what you're saying to me?
I'm asking you if you could have the revenge on those who have wronged you, and destroy the person responsible, reset the balance. Would you do that at the cost of your own life?
Possibly. I mean, we're kind of important. We're doing like some world-saving stuff right now. So is that like a IOU, or is that like you do it once you're done?
Well, how about think of it this way? I know of Odyssey's prophecy. I know what she sees in you, Crow. I know what you are fated to do. But let's just say without my help, you are fated to fail. Perhaps your friends might save the world. But unless we can make some type of bargain here, Crow, your fate is already sealed.
You're saying you think they can save the world without me?
I'm saying it's possible. But you are such an asset, Crow. Such an intelligent brain on those shoulders. Let's just say it'd be harder without you. Surely a strong crow would be better than a weak crow, don't you think?
How do you think it's gonna make me stronger? And
Well, I know your proficiency with the arcane. I'm sure you saw the loom there. If you brought me the right bits and pieces, I could construct you a robe that the gods and the titans both would cower before. Untold power, Crow. If you just do one simple, incy-wincy, teeny tiny little thing for me.
what?
Tell me. Let's test that intelligent brain on yours. Tell me, what do you know about the fates? She paces around you.
I know that you're all highly intelligent, lovely ladies.
Good.
I know that you can make really strong stuff, and that you
Yes.
can tell the future and see stuff that's happened.
Oh, I knew you were a smart one, Crow. Indeed. We see the present, which sounds trivial, but we see the present everywhere. And we see the past, and we see the future. Tell me, Crow, do you know somebody else like that?
Like the Oracle, maybe?
Oh, you do have a smart brain on your shoulders, Crow. Yes, Oracle. Versi. We do not like Versi. He pretends to be a prophet and a soothsayer, but we are the prophets. We are the ones who see the future. I need you, Crow, to do something about how false prophet that is Versi. Could you do such a thing for us, Crow?
What are you asking me to do, Dor?
Head of the despised Versi. Bring it to me.
Bring her to you?
Her head.
Oh, her head. Oh,
Think of it, Crow. Untold power that will help you save the world. What is one little prophet? What do you say, Crow?
I'll have to think about it. It's kind of awkward because the Oracle's dating somebody here.
Oh, we have all the time in the world, Crow. You don't have to tell anybody. You could wait for the stormy seas, give her a quick shove in the back. Waves would take her, Versi would die. Just a little push.
Yeah, but you need her head, right?
Oh, that's just being a metaphor. I will know if you killed her. Bring me your head, that would be ideal, but pushing her off the Ultros in stormy seas, because I see in your future you'll soon be in the Forgotten Sea. The Forgotten Sea, which is Pythor's domain, where the waves are 10 feet tall at their lowest. The storms rages. That would be the time to give Versi just a little push in the back. No one would hear her scream over the stormy seas, and it could just be mine and your secret, Crow. What do you say?
I'll have to think about it. We'll have to come back here afterwards, or like, do you mail me the magic item? How does that work?
Well, we need to come to an agreement first. I will not start on the magic item until I have your assurance that within 2 weeks you destroy Versi. You destroy Versi. You don't tell anyone. It's our, mine, and yours little secret. And I will weave you a magical item of such power that will help you save the world. I'm going to need an answer now, Crow.
Yeah, I'll try my best.
Can you make me a persuasion or a deception check, Crow, depending on whether you're being truthful or not?
Check something. Okay.
Malcolm is quietly interested to see whether it's persuasion or deception. Okay. Now, old Granny Mortar is a bit of an insightful person. Let's see how insightful she is. Crow, 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 crow. Intelligent you are, but I can tell you're lying. Why would you lie to Granny Mortar? I can see through you. I know what you're thinking.
But, I mean, it's awkward to kill somebody that's going out with somebody in our group. And also, she's been pretty cool for me. I don't know. She's been nice, at least. I mean, you've been nice too, to be honest, though.
What's more important, though? The lover of a friend or the fate of the world? Use that big brain of yours, Crow. You know this is the right thing to do.
I don't know, Granny. Like, I understand that I'm probably gonna die repeatedly and it's gonna probably suck, but I feel like it's probably more worth it to have friends that actually trust me.
Let me give you half of the answers which you seek. There is someone pulling a cruel prank on you. You will not die once. You will not die twice. You will die 3 times, Crow. So to say you're practically immortal is not true. One last chance, Crow. The fate of the world is in your hands, Crow. All you need to do is destroy the false prophet. What say you?
I've died twice and I only have to die 3 times, so now I'm just normal?
No, Crow, you are not normal. You are exceptional.
I mean, thanks. That's a compliment out of nowhere.
It is. So, Crow, use that brain. Destroy Verzi. Save the world.
Okay, does Versi have anything to do with saving the world, or is it because you guys don't like Versi?
We say a little bit of both. You do not like Versi. She is the false prophet. Only we see the future, not her.
Well, I mean, if it means anything, she probably has pretty good respect for you, because otherwise she wouldn't have told us to go see you, right?
Technically she didn't. Technically she told you to see Demetria. Remember Demetria? And Demetria told you to see the Fates. So, not really.
Wait a minute, does that mean I could have talked to Versi this entire time?
No, Versi, if you remember, told you needed to seek out her sister Demetria because she knows more about your fate. And in the Mossy Temple, you did eventually talk to Demetria, and Demetria said the Fates could know more. So Versi kind of started you on this path, but she hasn't really been involved in the path since that first initial poke in the right direction. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Granny, I have a question. Are you gonna send me to somebody else too after?
Uh, no. Well, I'll point you in the direction of the one responsible for your doom. And either they will die or you will die. But either way, it'll be the end of your doom.
What happens if I die a third time and my doom isn't gone?
Well, that is an interesting question. I'll be happy to answer all of those questions when Versi is dead.
Are you sure you don't want anything else? You just want Versi dead?
Make a persuasion check, Crow. 26. Interesting. How very persuasive of you. Okay. Oh. Sorry, just checking some notes. Would you prefer to save than to kill, Crow?
Who am I saving?
There's this poor, wee, precious baby who lives in Mitros. The whole world in front of her. Just a babe not strong enough to walk or talk. Just a helpless little child. Unfortunately, their parents are going to come into a most unfortunate fate. And the baby is going to die alone, crying in the gutters of Stygian Rome in Mitros. Granny Morta has always wanted a child of her own. Perhaps you could bring me this precious baby girl.
Whoa. Where's the baby? It's in Mitros?
It's in Mitros. And we would take ever so good care of it.
Okay. That doesn't seem strange at all. I mean, I've helped little orphans and stuff before, so that makes sense to me.
You think we'd make good parents, Grow?
I mean, I have a question actually, Granny. Aren't Nona and Decima your kids? Or are they just like friends?
More like sisters.
Okay.
Yeah, perhaps this would ease your mind. Come walk with me, Crow. I'll introduce you to some of my grown children, shall we say. Come with me.
Okay.
this? This is little Johnny. Say hi, little Johnny. And someone emerges from the side. Looks like little Johnny is almost half composed, half human. And you hear some rumblings inside of him. Oh, speak up, Johnny. Say hi to Crow. And it's like, that's Johnny. Would you like to meet Melissa too?
Sure.
And she comes around the corner here. Melissa, why don't you step out of the shadows? And you see someone the Crow accidentally lands on with the hairs of a snake. And she's looking down, and these snakes almost go to grab you, but you easily dodge them. This is Melissa. Are you happy to be my child, Melissa? Melissa says, yes, Granny. I love you, Granny. I will always love you, Granny. So delightful. Say hi to Crow, Melissa. Hi, Crow. Are you going to be my sister?
Hi, Melissa. It's nice to meet you. No, I'm not your sister, but I'm just a guest.
Oh, you better do what Granny says then. She drifts back into the shadows, as does the compost heap. One final thing. Crow, you need to do one of these two things for me. And bring an innocent baby who I'll take ever such good care of. Oh, the head of the guilty one, the cursed one, the false prophet. You have 7 days, Crow, to perform these tasks for me. Yes, I will haunt your dreams. I will haunt your nightmares. And she drifts away back to the group.
Well, okay. Well, that was weird.
Okay, back to voice channel. Other voice channel. Go.
Teacher's
So-
back. Everybody behave.
So in summary, Crow, you're now a 20th level wizard. Okay, you got that?
I wish, man.
All of our
You
problems.
still have less health than me.
Make me cry, man.
So how does Crow appear as she returns to the group? Oops.
Just walking normally. Everything just seems fine so far. Nothing's out of the ordinary.
Great.
Okay.
And Nona, who stops this insane screaming and laughter. She says, 1 week, Fen. Oh, 1 week, Crow. You know what to do. Is there anyone else here who has questions for the Fates?
Nope.
No, next, you.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Did your Siri activate?
It did. It did.
Ew.
It's the oracles. They can hear everything.
Oh god.
That's funny.
Oh, next. You have a question?
I do.
Oh, step with me. Decima, perhaps you can take this one. Come here. Next. Follow me. Come. I won't bite.
Come.
Do you follow her next?
Yeah. Follow.
Okay, so I'll just drag both of us to like this bat cave at the top there. And next, let's have a word in voice channel 2. Well, next, this is a surprise. What questions do you seek answers to?
I just want to know who killed my family, where I can find them.
Oh, who killed your family? So, just one sec, Nix. Sorry, just a sec.
Yours?
Why do you seek to know who killed your family, Nix? What import is it?
Just want to see that they get their just desserts.
Oh, revenge, such a precious, powerful thing. I can tell you who is responsible for it next. But of course, everything comes at a cost. What cost would be too great for you next? Would you sacrifice your own life to get revenge?
No, I wouldn't.
Would you sacrifice other people's life to get revenge?
Depends on the life.
Well, you see, I can tell you who killed your family. If you could do just one small favor for me.
What's that?
You are loved, Nix. Everybody loves Nix. I don't know if you know this, but there's almost a religion springing up around the heroes of the prophecy. People would do literally anything for you. So I need you to go back to Mitros. Ask for 3 nymphs to return with you on the Mitros. Bring those nymphs to me, and I will tell you all you want to know.
2 nymphs from Mitros.
3. 1, 2, 3.
3, sorry. 3 nymphs. Do I know how rare nymph?
You've seen them around Mitros. They are fluttering around. They're kind of a minority in the area. You know that they kind of hid away during the first war. Like, they weren't really affected by it because they just hid, didn't really take a side. And if what Decima is saying is true, which kind of rings true because you were ridiculously popular on Mitros, that if you asked 3 nymphs, which would be easy enough to find in Mitros, they would join you in a heartbeat. I mean, because you're you.
Right. I will do what I can to fulfill this.
I know what you're thinking. And you're imagining bad things would happen to these nymphs. unpleasant things. Whatever you are thinking next, you are not thinking bloody enough. Their lives will not be easy. They will suffer for a long time. The choice is yours, Nix.
Like those creatures in the jars on the face.
Something not dissimilar to that.
I will consider it.
Okay, make me a deception or a persuasion. Depending on whether you're intending to do this. Okay. Now these creatures are very insightful. Well, Nex, I knew I could count on you. Bring me the nymphs alive, and I will tell you all the answers you wish to know. I have your word, do I not, that you will bring me these creatures?
You have my word that I shall do my best.
Oh, you are a clever one with words. Fortunately for you, I know you better than you know yourself, Nix. And I know that your best is actually quite good. Bring me the nymphs, Nix. You have 7 days.
How could I have guessed that?
Or, shall I say I'll see you in your dreams? See you in 7 days. She walks away.
Alright.
Okay, back to the other voice channel.
Oh,
Okay.
hello.
I'm less concerned about death. No big deal.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Sometimes it doesn't work when I switch over.
Well then. And this time they kind of speak like taking a sentence each, like they're speaking as one, but their voice switches between them. Granny says, well, we have deals. Granny Mortis says, yes, we do. We have deals. And the third one, Decimus, says, oh, yes, we have some deals. See you in 7 days. We will see you. Yes, we will. Do not disappoint us. Okay, you can go now.
Okay.
Next, how's next looking?
Very normal. Next, she looks confident as ever.
Okay.
Come here, Bullbug's friend Finn. You seem tense. Let me carry you to ship.
Okay.
So, what was your deal, Crow? You're Crow right now.
Are we gonna? We're gonna get away from the.
Yeah, we're in the ship and talking.
Yeah.
Okay, back to the ship.
Okay, easy,
Yeah.
yeah, easy enough to get back to the ship. So we'll just say you traverse the island, maybe in silence, wondering what the hell you're going to do. But you come back onto the island of the Fates itself, get onto the Ultros, and set sail somewhere. But we'll get to that in a moment. Sounds of you guys have some things to discuss. We'll say it's on the relative safety of the Ultros.
Yeah. They want me to either bring them a kid, like a specific kid from Mitros, that's like a baby whose parents are gonna die soon.
Yeah.
Or like kill Versi and bring her head.
So the
Or
same,
toss her overboard, I guess. Yeah.
so the same thing as that
Yep.
Interesting.
Next day. What do they offer you?
They want me to bring back 3 nymphs.
Oh, you got one.
Hell no.
Not you, Cassandra. No, apparently we are slightly being worshipped back home in Nitros. And it has been a request from us would go a long way. I don't
What
think
do you
you would
do?
have to kill the kid or the parents. But they're
Well, you-
gonna
Oh, no.
die.
I
they're
think
gonna
they're
die.
just gonna die. The kid is being adopted by the granny.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Wait, people worship Bulbug?
Probably.
Oh, Bullbug, you're
Oh.
still here.
Just starts like Johnny Bravo style flexing. Bulbug.
Perfect.
Yeah,
I'm
they
sure the
got
other minotaurs are clapping.
coin minted of you. Licking the altar.
Okay. I don't want to bring. I can't bring it here. Or for the Oracle. I need the information though. That they have. So that's where I'm at.
We also have, I don't know if it was suggested to either of you, but it was certainly suggested to me that if we do not complete these requests, and she puts requests in air quotes,
Mhm.
they are going to be seeing us in our dreams.
Yes.
Oh, yep. That sounds right.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Isn't
I would
that
prefer
like watching
to-
you sleep.
I don't know. I'd prefer not to find out. So it seems like we are either going to accomplish what they ask and receive what we want, or fight them and get nothing.
Right.
Those are the only 2 options.
Or fight them and capture one and make them tell us what we want.
That
Right.
I just
Uh,
don't think that's ever going to work.
I have another suggestion. So they're like oracles, right? They do oracle divination stuff. We have somebody that does that stuff on our ship. Is it possible that like they could read whatever it is that they're making with like the looms and stuff? I'm assuming it's not just ours.
Bulbug not smart, but he wise. If they want to kill Oracle, wouldn't it be bad idea to bring Oracle to them?
No, she's on our ship. We could just go talk to her.
Oh, stupid cowbrain. I thought you meant bring her to the loom.
I mean more bring loom to her.
Bulbug strong and have wide back. I carry it.
No. I mean, yeah, I'm not saying it's not possible, but I'm saying it's not possible for Bulbug to physically lift it. So it's like mostly made of rock. So it's very, very heavy. I'm not saying don't try that, don't do that. I'm just saying Bulbug is literally not strong enough to do that. You're going to have to do something else. Yeah.
You don't know that.
No?
We've
Well,
got
true,
like
okay.
we've got a little troop of minotaurs. I'm sure we can figure it out, God.
There you go.
So you want
Sorry, so
Kill.
sassy.
so you want to kill?
Oh, what I should have said. Sorry, what I
Okay.
should have said was...
You can certainly try.
There we go. There we go.
There we go.
What else is there to say?
Much better. Much better.
Perfect.
So
What were
you
you
wanna-
saying next?
You want to kill the Fates and then steal their loom and show it to Mercy?
I mean, we could go ask Versi if she knows how to use a loom.
Yeah, let's go ask her.
I mean, she's right here. She's in the next room.
Mercy,
Well, she's just
stop begging Kytheon.
Oh, I was going to say
Oh,
she's
God.
snuggling up to Kytheon, but let's go with that instead. She well, yeah, it's fun because Kytheon's not here, so Kytheon can't object. So, Verisi says, "Oh, hello. What can I help you with? Just having some alone time with Kytheon."
If we got you the Fate's Loom, would you be able to do anything with it?
Oh, maybe. But I think I would need to... I think it's going to be very difficult to move. I might be able to weave something on it. What would you want weaving on it?
Would you be able to find out where Fenn's family is and where... What do you need, Crow, from the Fates?
Oh yeah, I need to know who cursed me.
I mean, me and the Fates have a sordid history. It's just that I don't like them and they don't like me.
Yeah, they want you dead.
Oh!
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Oh.
If we brought you, then your head, we'd get everything we want.
You said no,
We're not gonna
right?
do that though.
Oh, okay, I just needed to
Yeah,
check.
yeah.
I think I could operate the loom, but let's just say the powers that be, the powers that stand above myself and the Fates, the Fates see things I don't, and I see things that the Fates don't. So, assuming I could operate the loom, I'm afraid all I can give you is a definite maybe.
That's enough.
A definite maybe's better than a no.
Yes. Would you know anything we could do that would compel them to tell what we want? Any weakness they have?
There is only one weakness that they have. The unfortunate thing is if you went in there all guns blazing and slaughter the Fates where they lay, you could perhaps ransack their lair, but they would return. They'd return just as strong and just as powerful as they were before. And they would hunt you and make your life a living hell. But the one weakness they have is their ability to come back is linked to a thing called a soul stone. Now, if you get these soul stones, that is the ultimate bargaining chip for them. Where their soul stones are, I do not know. But if you got hold of them, and trust me, it will not be easy getting hold of them, then you would have all the leverage you need.
Would pretty lady that gave Bullbug fish know?
Meaning Queen Velis?
We have...
Who gave you the fish?
Yeah, Queen Velis. The grilled fish and the grilled steak, yeah.
Well, Velis might know. She has an entire library of mitras at her disposal. Once again, it's a definite maybe.
What
If
would-
anyone would know, though,
what
it would
if-
be Velis.
If the Fates were to raise a child, how bad would that be?
You were here for Crow told it.
It would not be pleasant for the child. They would twist and pervert the child, trying to make it one of them. Did you meet any unusual creatures apart from the Fates?
Yeah.
Crow did.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there was also that lady at the door.
Yeah, four-legged lady with the big face.
Did you see any other creatures there?
Medusa lady and a compost bin.
Let me put it this way. If that innocent babe is lucky, it will be twisted and perverted into one of those creatures for the Fates. If the child is unlucky, I assume you saw the larva wearing humans' faces. That would be its fate. Either way, not pleasant for the child. They will not technically kill it. Some things are perhaps worse than death.
So the soul stones, do they each have one?
Yes, there would be 3.
Let's
We
go
need to
have
steal
to-
their, what if we go steal their soul stones and then kill them?
Tethys?
Or
That is
torture
an
them.
excellent idea. I mean, that is the only leverage I know over the Fates. But Sam, you are smart. The only problem you have, though, is where are the soul stones? I do not know.
They have to be close?
Oh, they could be
We're going
anywhere.
down the hole.
Anyway, I'm talking anywhere in the multiverse. Could be in the plane of fire, could be in the plane of air, could be in hell, could be in the abyss, could be in the 7 heavens. Literally.
You said the Queen would know?
If anybody would
Queen
know,
might
the
know?
Queen would know. Actually,
Would
everybody make
that-
me a history check. History.
History is wisdom?
Intelligence.
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 So that's pretty good for Bulldog with a -2.
Okay, I'm going to tell you another possibility because your PCs are smart, but there's a DM inspiration up for grab. There's some other way you could find out mysterious questions like this. Doug, you're disqualified from answering this question.
Tree.
That tree, I think
Yeah,
Cassandra said that first, didn't you, Cassandra?
No, Nex said it first.
Oh, Nex said it first. Okay, Nex. Nex have a
Jumped
point
right
of DM inspiration. Yes, you know the tree of Thylea. They answered questions for you, except for was it Kythion? What did Kythion ask? Can you answer questions? Yep.
Yeah.
And they told Bulldog to work out to do the push-ups.
Well, that's good advice. And the advice that parents give you, like go to bed early, brush your teeth, eat fruits and vegetables, are all fantastic life advice. But, you're not interested as a kid because you're immortal as a kid, of course. Yes, the tree does come to mind, though, in Nex.
Right.
Or the player in particular. So take a DM inspiration. So Nex, you mentioned that the tree of Thylea would be another option.
Just be aware we've got 7 days to figure all this out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll take us 2 to get there.
So
So that's our.
the only question really is, do we want to go to Mitros as a backup to actually fulfill their request, since both of the things can be done in Mitros?
No.
No. Okay.
No. He has no interest in doing either one.
Well, the kid's parents are still going to die, right? So like, we could just adopt the kid and
The
keep him on
kid's
the
gonna go
ship
with his
with us.
grandmother. The kid then will go to his grandmother though. We're taking the kid from a home.
Does the grandmother want to come
Oh
for a
no.
ride in the
I was
Ultros
told it
for a
was
little
gonna.
while?
I was told it was gonna die on the side of the road.
The kid was.
Oh.
Yeah.
I missed that one.
Yeah. Apparently, it's just gonna die in the alleys of Stygian Row.
So the fates have different force.
I might have missed.
They
I might have
see-
missed that.
I think that what I said to you,
The
Sean,
kid
was
would-
the kid would die. I didn't specifically say how, but I did.
Okay.
Yeah, die in the gutter is
Yeah, I missed that.
alone in Stygian Row in Mitros. If you remember, Stygian Row is like
Yeah.
the slum of Mitros.
So I'm not opposed actually to going to Mitros for that.
Didn't Versi say that it could potentially turn into an eyeball thingy, and that's
Yes.
worse than death?
Yes.
I mean, at the
Um,
very least, we'd be able to pick up the kid.
Save the kid regardless.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna die if we
I'm
don't
fine
do
saving
anything.
The kid. Absolutely. It's a.
Okay.
Just not with the intention of bringing it and giving it to Leon.
Well, here is my my next thing, and this is, I think, a good point. If they are able to watch exactly what we are doing, wouldn't it make more sense for us to go to Mitros so that it looks like on the loom that we are actually fulfilling what they asked us to, instead of going to the tree? As much as I like going to the tree.
No, I want to go to the tree anyway. We
I
gotta go to the
think-
tree to find out.
We go to Mitros, save the kid, and if his grandma wants to come on the boat with us, she can come too. And then with the kid until we sail to the tree.
Yeah, we gotta go to the tree to find out where their stones are.
I think
No, we can ask. What's
Valis.
her name? She's like,
Yeah,
Valis.
Valis.
Okay.
And
Friends,
if
I
Valis
can
is not
have
gonna-
a suggestion.
What's the suggestion?
We go to Mithros and remember pretty elf lady in revealing clothing. She might know nymphs to have board ship.
Oh, I mean, I can get nymphs. That's not the problem. I just don't.
What were
They-
you promised in exchange for the nymphs, by the way?
Yeah.
I don't think we asked.
That's not really important.
That's why I didn't ask. I usually go to the tree.
Cass is not for giving them nymphs.
I'm not trying to give. I did not. I said I would do my best.
That's exactly what I said, and she got mad at me.
was
Yeah, I
just-
got threatened after I said
Those words,
that as well.
Like they don't like non-definitive answers.
Yeah. In a
We'll
world
bug
of
out of
oaths,
idea then. Where's the food?
So we're gonna go to Michios. We're gonna talk to her. And we're gonna try to save this kid. And then if
Yep.
we have to, if we can't get an answer from her, then we go to the tree to back up. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
But
should
she
be able to
doesn't,
make
like-
all three.
If she gives us like a vague, like, oh, it's out in the Forgotten Sea, then we're going to the tree.
Okay.
I'm good with that.
So setting sail for Mitros?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, how long?
Yep.
How long's the ship time to get there and back?
2 days.
It should be 2 days, yeah. Because
4
we've got
days
the
total?
the magic
How long?
harpy thing.
Mm-hmm.
How long to get to tree? If we had to go to the tree,
Everything's 2 days.
Everything's 2 days.
Yeah.
So,
We're
total,
not
though,
going
but
to the
still-
tree, man.
Well,
we
if
can
we
see
can't
what we
find
can
an
do,
answer.
but
we can't find an answer to the queen. We would, right? That was the option.
If we have to, yeah.
Yeah. So it's on the.
Then
so
we're
it-
gonna
it's
be
6
late.
days, so. No, 6 days. Right?
But then
That
we
is-
have to go to wherever the soul stones are.
Yeah, we're assuming the soul stones are elsewhere. Yeah. I'm assuming the soul stones are somewhere here.
Okay. So Captain Nix, you're giving orders to set the Antikythera to the constellation of the Bear to head back to Mitros?
Yep.
Nope. Okay. Who's a navigator? Was it
Navigator is Crow.
Crow?
Yeah.
Okay,
On the-
Crow.
on the
So
helms.
you, under orders of Captain Nix, you set the Anti-Kythera to the constellation of the Bear and start making your way back north. Now, something interesting happens along the way. Who knows what time it is?
Blood clot break.
Blood clot
Yeah.
break. Okay, see you guys in a few minutes, and we'll pick up from this interesting thing that happens. Okay, see you guys in a bit.
worth of.
Dollars?
I was just gonna take
What
it
a-
out of my
what a
currency
dollars?
that I have. So. Sorry, 2,000
Dollars?
gold.
Dollars. 2,000 Canadian worth.
Yeah.
Oh god, it's even worse.
2,000 loonies.
Fellow
Gold.
Canadian ripping on Canada, that's pretty normal.
Yep.
Did I tell you guys that I'm officially a resident of Canada now? I'm not a resident citizen. I'm a fully fledged citizen
Okay,
now.
there we go. I was like, where were we
Resident.
residing before?
And I was a permanent resident before, that's why I stumbled on my words, but I'm an actual citizen now, which makes, if nothing else, crossing the border south to Seattle so much easier, because they pretty much just let Canadians in. But New Zealanders they let in, but they always made me go aside into a place and pay $8. And they said, look, we have friendly relationships with New Zealanders, but we have to do this, and it was just a pain in the butt. And Seattle's so... The border to the States is like maybe 30 minutes away from where I live, so much easier now to go to places like Seattle. Anyway, okay, so is everybody here? Sam, are you with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
I think
You
that's
barely hear.
everybody.
You good, man?
No, I'm 100% here.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
All right. So, setting the Antikythera to the constellation of the bear, going back to Mitros to perhaps outwit the fates. Let me just get this. Come on. The wind gets and the weather gets much worse as rain and storms and winds begin to thrash down onto the Ultros. And yeah, and your ship it almost comes out of nowhere, suddenly stormed by a gale, and violent waves crash over the ship. I mean, you've been in rough waters before, but this is something else entirely, and lightning flashes from the sky, illuminating a massive whirlpool just ahead of you. As your ship draws closer, you see two massive stone hands reaching out of the maelstrom, beckoning you into the broad funnel of water, which leads down into the deepest fathoms of the sea. And I always find it hard to find artwork in Roll20, so I'm just going to copy and paste it from Discord. Oh, it's close, but that's what it looks like. And your ship, the Ultros, despite the Minotaurs and everybody pulling on the oars, the sailor's just useless in this gale, and you find yourself just swirling around and around this massive whirlpool. What do you do?
I'm gonna cast the control weather thingy from the harp again.
Nope.
It takes like 10 minutes though.
No, I have troll water.
Is it? Yeah.
Can you bring up your control water spell for me, Finn?
Yeah. Inventory, where'd it go? Oh, only wrong. So I'm sorry. I'm wrong. I do need draw 7 bits with me right now. There we go.
Oh, it's quite the one. So this is a 4th level spell. And I guess you're doing redirect flow?
Yeah, what we did before. Let me see. Yeah, I can do that. It moves out. I also think I can make it do the what is it? Is it flood? No, it's gotta be standing water. Part water. Yeah, let's redirect flow.
Okay, so Finn gets up and starts bringing his hand up to try and direct the Ultros away from there. Crow is up here doing the same thing via the harp. Is it a harp? Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Playing the tune, controlling the weather, which is causing the boat to usually skip through the water, but now she's having to twist it to try and get it to go. I need both of you to make spell attacks for me. So D20 plus your spell casting modifier.
I'm just gonna cast a firebolt.
Oh, sure, yeah, that probably works just as well.
Well, that was on a 20 and it rolled off.
You just roll crappy all night.
I hate
Yeah.
these dice.
So with your combined arcane power, you're trying to quell the water and the storms, and you're getting drawn closer and closer, and these giant hands are snapping at the bow of the Ultros. Not quite getting a grip yet, but it's looking close. And Kyra, wind blowing through her hair, she goes up onto the face. This is...
Oh,
Sparta.
No, that's
I'm not sure how to say this word, but this is...
that. Yeah, Chartibus.
Chartibus.
Right?
Chartibus.
Charboyos? Or- yeah.
Something.
This is the ravening mouth. This is the way to the Nether Sea. This is the way to see Lutheria's domain. I don't know if we're strong enough or powerful enough to defeat her, but we might not get this opportunity again. What should we do?
Gotta go down, don't we, guys?
I mean,
Well,
we're
we
gonna
can
get
try it.
haunted.
This is definitely Plan F.
Exactly. What F is right.
But we might.
But yes,
never get
yes,
the
yes,
chance.
we need to go.
Again.
Yeah.
isn't that what the fixing the Antikythera does, though?
It just gets us to the Forgotten Sea.
Yeah,
Yeah, but how do we get back?
Kara says, these are problems that you might want to consider. I just know it takes you there. How you get back, I don't know. This might fuck with the fate situation as well. But as I said, we might not get another opportunity to get to the Nether Sea. Decision time, guys.
I don't want to go in the hole.
Nope.
Fuck that.
I vote hole.
Oh god.
I also vote hole.
Okay. Oh
Yeah,
no.
Tethys is up for going in the hole.
That's 3 hole.
Win. Into the
Yeah,
hole.
that's
Well, the
true.
6 of you. The 6 of you.
Yeah, we're going in.
Hold on, friends.
Oh god.
Okay, so all of a sudden the situation gets incredibly more complicated. The Ultros spins around faster and faster and faster, and you go to the very epicenter of this whirlpool, and these 2 gigantic hands, and everybody knows who hands they are, do we not? Whose hands are they?
Ketamine?
Ketamine. Yeah, ketamine.
Ketamine.
Ketamine. Ketamine.
Ketamine.
Ketamine sounds weird.
It's a drug, isn't it?
Yep. This
And-
drug that's used for
And that grabs you and kind of pulls you down. And rather than sucking your ship down to the ocean floor, the whirlpool has apparently transported you to a dark, abyssal sea. And I'll get there in a second. That's okay, not how I saw the session going, but that's fine. And you probably don't see anything. Let me just get the Ultros in here so you can see exactly where you are and explain it in a second.
We're so dumb. Great.
Right?
I love that thing you posted, Sean, about the people who made a religion out of casting guidance on their familiar. That was really good.
That was hilarious.
Okay. So, the Nether Sea. So, after a few moments of disorientation, you assess your new surroundings. Monotonous black waves and alien sky stretch for as far as the eye can see. The stars are strange and unrecognizable, in stark contrast to the rolling oceans above. Everything here is deathly silent. The smell of briny seawater is replaced with a pervasive metallic color, and you can hear something sizzling against the hull of your ship. So this is no normal ocean, not by any stretch. And the silence, I mean, you've gotten used to the way it's eerie, how quiet this is. The only sound you really hear is your boat, something sizzling against your boat. What do you do?
Is this a big whirlpool beside us?
Just ahead. Yes, you do see that this is the whirlpool you come down. Just ahead, the Nether Sea breaks into a churning maelstrom of incomprehensible height. Primordial waters churn and gush thousands of feet into the air, vanishing into the darkness of the sky above. It's almost like an inverted waterfall or an inverted whirlpool.
Wow, so it goes back up.
I couldn't possibly comment.
Ah.
And what is that thing to the north? Can we tell?
Let's just check. It's about... just 1 second. Yeah, you can see it. It's about 20 miles away, so the sail of the Ultros is just useless. It's just flapping lazily. It's just no wind at all. But your oarsmen, pull their back into it, and they head north until you get a better view of this. And dim light dances across the horizon as you approach. As your ship moves closer and closer, you notice their source. An immense, partially submerged, crystalline structure reflects the strange light of this place. Countless flat panels connect at strange angles, creating a vaguely pyramid-like shape. Near the waterline is a gaping hole large enough to allow passage by the Ultros. Jagged edges suggest that this entryway was made by force, rather than being an original feature of this odd structure. That was a lot of info, so I'll paste that in.
Well, this has been a day of holes. Do we want to just go right into the gaping hole?
Damn.
Me as well.
You're the captain.
Navigate or driver into the hole.
A day of holes. That's going to be the title for the YouTube videos tonight.
Day of holes. Okay. Just give me 1 second. I have a file, another campaign, which I store all custom maps and stuff that I made. And strangely, I didn't have this prepared, but let me drag those maps in, and we can pick it up from there. Okay, got that. teleported. Okay. Just let me check. There we go. Okay, so you enter this very strange area. So you enter, bring the Ultros in, and you see mirrors upon mirrors upon mirrors upon mirrors. You see what appears to be an exit almost on the other side of it, but it's going to take quite a bit of time even for the Ultros to carry it across here. The scale is really not the same here. The Ultros is maybe like that little tiny ship in comparison. What do you do?
Well, keep on keeping on.
Yeah, let's cross.
Mm-hmm.
Steady as she goes.
Okay. Okay, can everybody please make me a wisdom saving throw? Bulbug, that'll be a no. Cassandra, no. Crow, yes. Next, yes. Tethys, no. Finn, no. Okay, I think we're missing one person. Who are we missing? Next, no. Bulbug, no. Kythian. Ah, Kythian's who I'm thinking of. Okay, let's start from the top. Cassandra, roll me a d20. A d12, sorry. The often underused d12. 1.
Good old 1.
Okay, as you're going through, you can't help but look at these mirrors as you see the Ultros repeated upon the Ultros, repeated on the Ultros, as the mirrors reflect upon themselves. And you glance a version of yourself, but it is much, much heavier than yourself. It's like one of those fun house mirrors that make you look, abnormally fat. And you... I think we've described Cassandra as the lithe Bruce Lee-like figure, like strong and powerful, but built very differently, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? That's strong. That's not the case anymore. Your weight doubles, Cassandra, as the bulges, your armor groans and creaks, and you
I don't wear armor.
Yeah. Oh, well, there we go, even perfect. But the seams on your clothing, they stretch. Your weight is doubled, and you have -4 to dexterity.
Okay.
As you just grow grotesque, and you swing your hammer, but it's just with the flab under your armor is just so much more difficult. Crow, you see Cassandra putting on some weight suddenly, but yeah, you managed to avoid it. Same with you, Nex. Focus elsewhere. Bulbug. Sure, I should have done Bulbug first. Bulbug, rolling a 6. You've seen, as you're watching Cassandra grow very, very obese, these are your friends, right? They've treated you better than anybody else. And you feel something itching on the side of your neck. And you can't help but grow and scratch. There are gills on the side of your neck, Bulbug.
That's wrong. This isn't right. Help, friend. Bulbug, something wrong.
Oh, you've been spending too much time with Aoli.
That bitch.
Yeah. So mechanically, you have a permanent water breathing, and your swim speed is equal to your walk or fly speed. Okay.
Nice.
So you're an aquatic bullbug.
That's
Kind of a good one, to be honest.
aquatic bulbul. This is amazing.
I get fat. He turns into a mer person. That's pretty neat.
Yes. So you, in the mirror, you saw the gills when you looked in the mirror, and now you have gills. I'll let Bullbug. I mean, Doug knows that he can water breathe. We'll let Bullbug decide what he does with that, which is slightly different, of course. And so Bullbug, Cassandra, and Tethys, your time, my friend. Roll me a d12.
Okay.
Believe in you.
7.
7. You too look into one of these fun house mirrors, and you look and you see, oh look, there's Tethys. No, not Tethys, but Tethys. That's almost the opposite of what happened to Cassandra. You're one size smaller, so you're now a small size creature, I think, like halfling type size, and -4 to strength.
Okay.
Okay, so you're
Excuse me. Okay.
small size creature, -4 to strength. A mini Tethys. And finally, Finn. D12, please. 2. Yeah, there's a lot of weight distribution going on here. You look into one of these mirrors as well, and you see a much lither version of yourself, Finn. You appear much skinnier. Your weight is halved, but you have -2 to your strength. You are almost emaciated. And what I'd suggest I do with these modifiers inside of the D&D Beyond sheets, when you create your character, there's some modifiers. Just add the -4 modifiers in there, because I'm not saying it's permanent. I'm not saying it's not permanent. I'm just saying it's there. So do what you want with that information. Okay. Okay. And the ship continues to sail through. So you're about halfway through once these effects become apparent. What do you do?
Not looking at any more mirrors, that's for sure.
Maybe you should look in the mirror that Fen looked into. No offense. I mean, you can do whatever you want to do, but...
Aola, what happened to Bullbug? Help me.
Oh, you can swim now. Those are gills. Look at gills like mine. You can swim in the water. Breathe underwater.
Oh. I have a water bowl now?
Yeah, water ball. That's... do you wanna test it out?
Maybe when we get to waters that we know what's in them.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, this water's kind of sizzling a little bit. And you all, once Iola says that, you can't help but peer over it. Some of you have to get up on your tippy toes like Tethys, but you do peer over the side of the ship, and you notice that the Nether Sea is slowly, but surely, dissolving the Ultros.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Is there any way to slow it down?
You can certainly try.
Anybody got anything?
Row faster, Minotaur friends. Row.
Yeah, I think that all we can really do is just go fast.
I mean, even then, though, I mean, it's in the water the whole time. I mean, it's dissolving the wood.
Mm-hmm. And you'll know that the stories of the Ultros, sailing the Forgotten Sea, sailing the Cerulean Ocean, and literally being unsinkable. I mean, you guys have been attacked by a Kraken and the Ultros survived, right? You haven't heard any stories of the Ultros in the Nether Sea, so it's very much an unknown. Maybe this is the thing that sinks the Nether, that sinks the Ultros.
We could try to go back and leave. Just saying.
I mean, let's finish
How-
this spot and then
Yeah.
like how fast do things seem to be getting messed up here?
Make a survival check. Did you assess the damage? Okay. Malcolm needs to quickly look something up. Why does it do that? Nick's Captain Nick. Pet's worried about the boat that you captain. You can definitely hear it sizzling. It's not an imminent danger. You'd give it about 30 days.
Okay. We got time, but we gotta get through this.
But
Let's keep going.
30 days, the Ultros would be completely gone. Not just scuttled.
Yeah.
Dissolved completely. So that's your best estimate.
Okay. Hopefully we won't be here for more than a day or two. Let's go.
What are we trying? Are we trying to kill Etheria?
I mean, it would be nice if we could find the barge thingy.
Yeah.
Trying to find the bar. What are we trying to accomplish? What's our target here?
That's basically what we got down here.
Yep.
Barge? I mean, is it barge or
That's
is it, or
The sword that allows us to release the Titan of the barge.
Yep.
sword? So we're not trying to take on Etheria this time, right?
I hope not.
That's what I'm getting
Not-
at.
Now what we're
We're
trying
gonna
to
find
do,
out today.
yeah, if that's what happens.
Captain, do you think we can do that now?
No, I don't.
Okay. just checking. You seem more optimistic than I would be.
Gotta keep up appearances for the crew.
Also, I need to know what our target is. Okay. So we're trying to find this sword.
No,
we got the
have
sword. Yeah.
We're trying to find what? I'm sorry.
The
Barge.
barge.
The barge itself. Okay.
Yeah.
We have the sword that breaks the chains on the Titan that's pulling the barge.
Gotcha.
Yes, that's right.
The barge you think would be
It pulls
Anywhere
the
here.
area.
there's no way of knowing where here though to go to find the barge, right?
No. All right, let's get through this place.
Can we at all map? Is there anything we can use a map where we are? Do we have any problem finding our way back to this?
I
Totally
can
goes back.
doodle it in a notebook if you want.
No, friends,
Dude.
don't worry. Bullbug knows where we go.
Oh yeah.
Even in the water? Okay.
Okay. So, knowing that this little here is Lutheria, knowing that you're running the risk of running into her, perhaps on her barge, you press through the waters in this crystalline cavern. There's a massive in echoes, and you look at the strange appearance of some of your companions. You come to an island in the middle of this crystalline structure, and you see a huge pile of treasure. It's hard to know from the distance you are, but there's at least tens of thousands of bits of currency. Don't know if it could be platinum, could be gold, could be copper, but there's this little island there with lots of shinies. Lots and lots of shiny.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Straight at it.
Straight at it. Okay. Change this slightly. Okay, so you take the Ultros up to the Treasure Island. That seems like a good name for it. And we'll just get you set up on here. Okay, so the island is not that big. You're going to take the Ultros right up to the shore of this island? You're going to take the rowboats? What are you going to do?
Stop it short and water walk, I think.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Isn't
fly.
the water sizzling?
Walk
boat's
fast.
sizzling
If it
in the
protects
water.
us from, if water walk protects us from lava, I think it will protect us from this.
Did it
When did it
protect
protect
us
us from
from
lava?
lava? Yeah,
when
It
did
you
you
still have to
would.
walk on it.
It would.
If you're just walking, yeah, that's what the bell says.
I thought it was you're walking on the surface, which would mean you'd still get hurt by it.
No, it says
So you're unharmed.
yeah, such as water, acid, mud,
Oh.
snow, quicksand, or
Harmless
lava,
solid
as
ground.
if we're harmless solid ground.
Well, there you go. Yeah, let's fucking.
But
walk
it does
across
say creatures crossing molten lava can still take damage from the heat.
Yeah, but that's heat coming off of it. Is this hot? Is it like sizzling hot? Or is it sizzling
just-
acid?
that. There's sizzling acid. Yeah.
No, I think with the survival checks, you're all, it's acidic.
Okay.
The ship is
Yeah, I
literally
can-
dissolving into the Nether Sea.
I can walk us across.
So you cast Water Walk
Daily.
as a ritual?
My-
Can you ritual it?
It's my
Exercise.
daily free as a nymph.
Okay, so Water Walk is cast, and you climb down the side of the Ultros easy enough with like some rope. Those grids of ropes. I'm losing the words. Like a cargo net. There we go, like a cargo net. And you climb down to the surface of the water, and you gingerly start walking across the surface of the Nether Sea. You feel some of the garments you're wearing as the water splashes up, kind of sizzles and dissolves. No mechanical effect, but your clothes takes a little bit of damage from this. And you arrive on this island in the middle of this chamber of mirrors. I've just randomly placed you. Say the Ultros was like about. This is the point. This odd contraption here. That's pretty much the point where you landed. And now that you get a better look at it, there's mostly silver pieces here, some gold pieces. You recognize there's an ingot
And
here, and a rather nasty-looking Xiphos. Like a Xiphos, like
About
it's kind of like a
Do you want to be
short sword, I
stealthy
think.
here or no?
another freaking short sword. I'm not on the island.
Oh, sorry, Nix.
You.
Do we all want to be stealthy here? Are we trying to be all sneaky?
I
Sure.
mean, we can be. We don't know what's here.
That's why I was asking.
But I assume once we touch its treasure, is when we're gonna get into trouble.
So you would not worry about it, or cast that.
Do you see anything around?
Don't always see things until it's too late.
I mean, if you're suspicious, feel free to make a perception check to see if you can spot something or someone.
Yeah.
Disadvantage.
let's take a
Doesn't
look
matter. It's
around.
hard. I'm rolling crap all night, like
Oh
really
my
badly.
god, Ben.
Oh,
You're
okay.
saving
I know.
them when we need them most.
It's been bad all night.
Bullbag, getting your bull nose involved as well. Don't pick up anything. Next, nothing obvious.
Alright. I will just
That's
use my telekinesis to scoop up some of that treasure. See if anything happens.
Okay. Well, telekinesis, so from a range. Okay.
Yeah. So like a handful. It looks like a handful. That's mage hand.
A massive head of a dragon appears behind you. And it says, no touching. This is the only treasure, the only joy I have here in my prison. Do not touch.
How massive is this dragon?
Well, you see its long serpentine head poking out. It's pretty big. I mean, you fought other dragons. This is of a similar size. You can tell it's... for one thing, it's not seemingly affected by the acidic ocean that it's in. And it says once again, no touching my treasure. It is the only joy I have in my prison.
I put it down.
Oh, thank you. It's not polite to steal from me. I am ever so sad. Could you release me? Is that within your power?
Who put you here?
Oh. I see. I was a, pity Kythion isn't here. I was a mighty mount of the Dragon Lords of old. I rode with such mighty warriors on me. We fought Lutheria. Cursed Lutheria! But she tricked me, she did. She tracked me here and released the beast. The beast that eats cities. The beast that destroys continents. It was an unfair trade. I was trapped here. And the monster was released. Can you, anybody who thinks they might know a little bit about the history of history buffs can make a history check?
Probably no Bulldog, Malcolm.
Oh, no Bulldog.
I could try.
Does it ring a bell? Crow, from stories you've read and books you've examined, you think you might know what this thing is. Not sure if I'm spelling it right, but I think you'll get what I mean. Do you get what I mean, Crow?
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So the beast, it tricked me. She trapped me in here. Let out the beast that eats cities. It's not fair. Why are you here?
If you're so sad, Bulldog, tell you a joke.
What is your joke?
A ghost was banned entry from the local pub. Do you know why?
'Cause he had no soul like me!
No, because they don't serve spirits. Ha 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 ha.
That does not help. What are you hiding from? Why do you
Bad
cower
joke.
behind rocks?
It's a bad joke.
Oh, you don't like Bulldog's joke.
Why are you here? Have you come to torment me in my prison?
No, I think we didn't know you were here. But now that we do, I think we are here looking to harm Lutheria.
That is the best news I've heard in centuries. Know this, she is a vain creature. 'tis perhaps her only weakness is her vanity. She visits the River Leith with some frequency in order to water her gardens. Now, if you remember the River Leith was the river that you followed to get to the to find the Ultros initially. Remember, there's that waterfall that fell down into nothingness. That's where the river.
Yeah.
I'll bring you to the map. That will be easier. So he's saying he visits the River Leith, which is this river here, and drowns down into these dead falls, which are here. So she travels the River Leith with some frequency to get to her water, her cursed gardens. How do you plan to defeat her? She outsmarted me. She outsmarted the Dragon Lords of old. Who are you to stand against her?
We were just planning to release everything that she locked up.
She is locked
I think
up
we're gonna
so
call the
much.
team the Revengers.
Throwback.
Oh gosh.
You seek revenge.
Got the right warning?
No, I don't. And we're gathering up everyone who is seeking revenge. Like you're such a perfect candidate for the leader of this group.
I would so love to devour Lutheria in her cursed form. And as I said, this is my prison. I cannot leave. It was the creature that destroyed cities that could not leave. But now it is me that cannot leave.
Well, heroes help you. Bulbug used to be prison as slave, but they freed Bulbug. They can free you.
So free me!
I mean,
Don't look at me. They freed me. Look at them.
Yeah, what is exactly keeping you here? Is it like a magical thing?
Just to remind you guys that last time we freed something, it attacked us immediately. Just to put that out there.
I mean,
It's the cursed mirrors. They reflect, and they reflect, and they reflect, and any time I try and leave, I am turned around and end back right where I've started from. Perhaps your fate is the same as mine. Perhaps you cannot leave. Now you are trapped in here with me.
If that's the case, we should all be good friends.
I mean, are you friendly? Like, would you be okay with fighting Lutheria if we let you out? Would you take an oath on that?
I do not recognize oaths, but Lutheria, I would so like to eat her. If you free me, what an ally I would be.
I like this guy.
Bro, does that mean if he's ally, Bulbug could ride him?
I think that's like yeah, you have to ask them. That's like you don't ask like a third party. That's just awkward.
What's a third party, Crawl?
After the
You
second
know?
It's the
That's
ones
a
you
good
continue not to
question.
get invited to.
Yeah, I know, right? I don't know. I've only ever heard it used. I've never actually thought about it.
I should get DM inspiration for that burn.
uh,
So you can get
can
me
you?
out. And he actually comes and lands, climbs up onto the island. And you notice something interesting about him. His wings are dissolved. They're not really there. And you suspect that this particular dragon is incapable of flight. And actually, I have some art for Isabel. Oh, I thought I did. Oh, maybe I don't. Yeah. Let's go to the old-fashioned method. Now, it's a bit odd because it states that its wings are dissolved, and this is the art it has for him. And check Discord.
Maybe it's the green bits. That is kind of weird, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But his
Well,
wings
it could be
are
like
a
his,
mess.
yeah, his bones are there, but like the actual let some lift flight maybe is gone.
Yep.
Cool.
He seems perfectly capable and mobile on the island, though. So, now will you free me? Is it freeing me, or is it freeing all of us? Maybe we're all trapped here. And something else is odd happening on the island. You noticed a little bit of it on the deck of the Ultros when you were on there, but because the whole environment was so foreign and so different, you notice time and distance are getting a bit funny and a bit warped here. And like Finn and Cassandra, they start walking side by side, which they've done for many, many miles in many areas. And all of a sudden, Finn seemingly travelling at the same pace is significantly ahead of Cassandra. And Cassandra is lagging behind. Maybe it's her new abyss form. You don't know, but
Maybe.
something weird is happening. And almost as you're listening to this dragon, his voice kind of changes in cadence. Sometimes it goes so fast as to almost be understandable, and then drops back to a low drone. And it's not just the dragon, like when Crow talks, when Fen talks, their speed of their speech goes too fast and then too slow. And despite Fen's and Crow's and everybody else's effort to try and normalize the pace of their voice, it still changes pitch. It's quite odd. Something weird about time and space here. We won't do that because it's going to get annoying, but just keep in mind that when you hear each other talking, it speeds up and it slows down. Isabel says, so, how will you free me?
Right. First of all, I need to know, can you shrink by any chance or turn into like a humanoid form?
Human form? Oh, it has been so long. And he takes a deep breath. I cannot remember how. Can you shrink me? Maybe I could take your boat.
Yeah. It'll only last. Let me actually double check. I think it's only like a minute. We can put him on the deck of the boat, though, can't we?
Both very large, yeah.
Yeah.
He could
Okay.
go on the boat, in theory.
Okay, my idea, and this sounds really bad. We're gonna put you on the boat. You can lay down. And I'm gonna get some like cloth and blankets, and I'm gonna put them over your eyeballs so that you can't see the mirrors when we go.
Interesting. I like it.
Yeah.
I have to ask you this, though.
Mhm.
Are you really servants of Lutheria?
No.
You better persuade the crap out of this dragon crew.
We're helping, I hope.
Mm-hmm.
Explain. How are you helping? How are you helping? Ah, Crow. Crow, the persuasive one. You don't need to worry about it, because you get advantage on these, right?
Natural 20!
I do, yeah. Naturally, because of my voice. Because I'm a siren.
So enthralling.
I'm just very convincing.
Singing
It's
too.
it's my melodic voice.
I gotta
It's
say,
not at all grating.
Crow was very, very calm in the presence of the hags. It's quite impressive what Crow did. Okay, so bring the boat here, and he jumps back into the water. And Bullbug, you get a little bit of acid splash as a big splash of acid covers your body. You get some of your clothes burnt a bit. Nothing mechanical, but it's off-putting.
Bulbug, when I cannonball him back. Mean ass dragon.
Don't cannonball him back. It won't help.
You're gonna cannonball him? Jump in the water?
No, Crow told me no.
Okay.
Bro, your new pet mean a Bulbug.
No, we don't call them pets. We don't call them pets. We don't call them slaves.
No,
just
Bulbug
a-
was slave.
He's just a buddy. He was a slave. He's here in a prison.
I don't say
I'm-
no bars.
Actually, Bullbug,
They're mental.
Yeah.
can you make me a dexterity saving throw, please? Can you roll me a D100, please?
Oh, jeez.
Funny. Can do another roll.
Uh-oh. Another roll. Oh, jeez.
Roll me another D100.
Okay.
36. Oh. You notice as the water from the Nether Sea splashes over Bullbug as his below just dives in and Bullbug effectively gets dressed. You notice Bullbug getting skinnier, quite a bit skinnier,
Oh.
quite lithe, and you notice his ear is kind of shrinking first and then extending, and it seems as if Bullbug is not a minotaur anymore. He's a wood
What the?
elf.
What? What? Oh
What's
my
happening?
gosh! How do I modify this sheet?
Does he still have horns?
Nope. All appearances, he
Nope.
looks like an elf. No Bullbug
Alright.
left over. Woodbug.
Okay, so I'm just guessing multi-attack and no more gore, no more charge. Got it. With
Sure.
35 feet instead of 40. Okay. All right, got it.
What the fuck?
Well, Fred's Bulbug don't feel right. Where his belly go? Wait, where are Bulbug? Bulbug don't have horns. Where horns? Where are horns? What? Bulbug have no horns.
Enough from this blithering idiot. It is time for me to leave.
What happened? Bulbug don't understand. What happened?
Right. Well, we're gonna walk across. We're gonna get back on the boat, and we're gonna pretend nothing ever happened. You were always
Yeah.
a wood elf.
What?
Bulbug.
Elf? What
You
do you mean
have-
pretend? Bulbug had horns. Bulbug won gladiator match with horns. Where horns?
No, you have always been a wood elf, man.
Oh, God.
It's like Shrek.
Okay, I've always been a wood. Okay, I guess Bulbug always been wood elf. Okay. That was an inside check. That was 8. So
Okay.
So let's
Don't
get
touch
this
the
dragon.
water.
carry his big axe or no?
Oh yeah. I mean, your body changes, but your equipment and everything stays the same.
Still large size too?
Nope. I don't think
No.
dwarves, elves are large.
Does that mean I have trains now? 4-hour rests?
You're an elf in every way that matters. Yep, you're an actual wood elf.
Okay.
I mean, just in case you're curious, he was the waters in this particular effect transformed his body as per the reincarnate spell. So you could have been a dragonborn, it could have been a
wood
dwarf,
elf with
could
gills.
have been a gnome,
So this is...
could have been a halfling, could have been a human. Couldn't have been a minotaur though.
How does go?
I'm a wood elf with gills. This is amazing.
Yeah, I'll say the gills remained. Okay, Hezebal swims through the waters of the Nether Sea and then uses a netting to climb up on top of the deck of the Ultras. And he lets out a scream. A lot of your crews go running and cower in a corner. That's right, bow
Okay, I'm
before
gonna
me.
fly over and make sure he doesn't fuck shit up.
He kind of snaps at crew. Not really trusting any of them.
I am gathering up all the treasure.
Yeah,
I was
I'm
gonna say, if
covering
we're
has a
freeing
full
him,
size.
doesn't he have like no need for this gold if we're freeing him? Yeah.
He jumps back off the boat.
Oh God.
I am bringing it for you. You don't want your treasure to come with?
Next, make a persuasion check.
And
No.
just, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to do some other...
I thought about it. You know what? If 22 doesn't do it, then I deserve to get eaten.
You know, fair enough.
Okay, leaving the fates.
Living life.
Mood.
All right. Hezebal says, "You are just a small little human. I will transport the treasure."
Okay. It seemed like you had left it behind. I thought I was doing you a favor.
Fact. Let's just leave it here for now. I want to make sure that this boat thing works.
Okay. We're not coming, like, if we get you out, we're not coming back for it.
Okay, he puts his, starts ferrying the treasure back and forth to the deck of the Ultras. And there's a lot of money and gold there, even for a dragon. But he, like, scoops it up in his mouth and spits it out and returns and returns and returns and returns, goes back and forth. And I will say that as he's going back and forth, you can't help but notice this magnificent Xiphos is there. And this rather large, what you now know is an adamantine ingot. He hasn't taken it across yet. What do you do?
I don't want to piss this thing off.
Okay. So it takes him the best part of an hour. And he does take the Xiphos and he does take the ingot and buries it deep within his treasure hoard on the boat. Bulbug, during this time, after about an hour, Wood Elf Bulbug ceases to be. And Bulbug returns to your normal form.
Liars, you assholes.
Bullbug has always just been Bullbug.
Bullbug, always be Bullbug. No, always been Bullbug since Bullbug been Bullbug. What you mean?
Exactly.
Too many bullbugs in that sentence.
My cow brain hurt.
Okay. So Hezebal and the rest of you are on the Ultros. What do you do?
I'm gonna cover Hezebal's eyes. I'm gonna get him to lay down if he doesn't mind.
Oh, he doesn't mind.
Okay, I'll get some nice blankets and some pillows, and I'll cover his eyeballs. I'll tell him to close his eyeballs so that he's not getting poked with pillows.
Don't be nice to him. He was mean to Popok. He splashed Popok.
He did it on purpose. He's just a
It
big
was
guy.
on purpose.
Okay, the treasure and the dragon are on board the ship. What do you do?
Try and get out of this place.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Can I suggest something that may or may not be a bad idea? You guys can tell me if it's a bad idea. Can we get everybody to close their eyes except for Heckle and have Heckle, like have Crow be looking through Heckle? So that if Heckle sees Heckle's thing, only Heckle turns. And I'll be like shouting out where we need to go to the steerer.
Sounds.
Popok closed his eyes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
I feel like it's not a bad idea.
Okay, all the crew is terrified of the situation, so all of them dash down below deck. And, you know, once again, the sail is next to useless here, but you've got your oarsmen. And, feel free to position yourself where you like. I'm going to say the dragon's at the prow of the ship, like about here. This is where you set him down. Where are the rest of you?
Where's like the steering thing? Is that at the back?
Need a little bigger token.
Yep, just a sec.
Like over here?
Next, I would be there. I'll be steering the ship.
Okay, and then
That's
I'll
where
put
I'll be.
Heckle at the very front so that Heckle can be the eyes.
Okay.
Heckle be the eyeballs.
Bullbug.
Yep, there we go.
Tempted to make Cassandra's token a large token, but we'll just leave that for now.
I'm only like 240 pounds now from my 120.
Bullbug's like 330.
Oh, so I'm still tiny.
Yes, you are still tiny. All those effects that I talked about, the obesity, the skinniness, the gills, they're all the same. So you're mechanically of a small size
Cool.
to this. Okay. Captain, what are your orders?
Straight out of here.
Straight back the way you came. Okay, so the Ultros turns into a big, does a big U-turn and start heading back through this hallway of mirrors with you all closing your eyes, is that right? Except for kind of Crow who's looking through, what's his name?
Heckle?
Heckle, yeah, Heckle.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Like the crow's nest, except for it's literally a crow.
Oh, there we go. Crow's nest and the crow. A crow in the crow's nest. Okay. The Ultros cuts through the water of the Nether Sea, once again continuing to sizzle under it. And the dragon is kind of shaking his head around and says, "This is not right. This is not right. Bird woman! What's happening?"
Yeah. We're almost there.
Persuasion, please. Something is not right. And actually, what was this roll for this? Let's see. 25 persuasion. Rolling dice is always the way to go, because interesting things happen. All right. That would be that roll. The dragon says, no, this is not right. And you hear it throwing off its coverings and looking around. Says, no, you lie, you deceive me. You are surely servants of Lutheria. And?
Uh-oh.
Roll for initiative.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, you want the
Where
treasure?
is this coming from?
Dragon.
That we can't help anyone. in this place.
You really can't help anybody.
If only my dex was higher.
It. All night, man.
Alright, so assuming everybody's in, rolled for initiative.
Come back, let me get Bullbug in, I'm sorry.
Sure, no problem. No, you are liars! You deceivers! You seek to trap me here! Crow, you do get to jump on the dragon. What do you do?
I am in a bad spot, and things are terrible here.
Remember, he can't fly.
18, okay, Bubba,
Yeah, but I-
gotcha. Oh, 18. There we go.
I'm gonna cast mirror image on myself just as a precaution.
Multiple copies of Crow spring into existence as she casts mirror image on herself.
And she's going to try to like almost sing for it to calm down, but that's all she's gonna do.
Okay, so I'll give you a performance check. Let's see how well you seem to calm it down. It is more for flavor since you did really use your action for mirror image, but let's see how beautifully she sings. Oh, it's a nice song, yeah. And the dragon. Is that your turn, Crow?
Yep, that's what I can do right now.
At the end of Crow's turn, the dragon is going to take a legendary action. And is going to not fly up in the air, because it can't do that. But it's going to move here, right next to you, Crow, and start beating its wings furiously. These pathetic things, but mechanically it's going to work. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw, please, Crow. 13. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. Do better. You take 2d6 plus 6, so that's 13 points of damage, and you're knocked on your back prone. Okay, that's the end of its legendary action, so this will move us to Bullbug.
But only if it hit your mirror.
Oh.
You, right?
I think
No, this is...
I-
yeah. This is a
I
dexterity
think when it's
saving
an
throw.
area of an effect, yeah, it's
Oh,
not
okay.
the thing.
Yeah, but,
But when it's like a straight up attack,
Yeah, I've tried to bite you, for example,
Yeah.
that would work. Bullbug!
yeah.
See the dragon beating its rather pathetic wings, but it's still enough to knock Crow off her feet. What do you do?
Yep. So, hearing this and probably hearing Crow scream, Bullbug's gonna open his eyes, look behind him, see the dragon. Oh, Bullbug, no, you mean stupid fake dragon. And I'll rush in exactly 40 since I'm now a Minotaur again. We'll reckless this and make this a gore attack with charge.
Okay.
So let's see. 30-20.
20 crashes into the side of the dragon, but does not pierce its thick hide.
All right, so gore failed, and we'll do the second one as the great axe then.
Okay, you can still do it recklessly, of course.
Not good for reckless. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so coming in, raging with war, swinging your axe. Misses. Does that...
That's
do you still
it.
get a second attack, or is the gore part of your attack? Like you get 2 attacks per round, don't you?
Yeah, 2 attacks per round. So it was the gore and the great axe, and I'm done.
Okay. So, Now, at the end of Bullbug's turn, it's going to take another legendary action. And it's going to swing its tail at Bullbug, since Bullbug has left himself completely... Oh, she's below deck. She's below deck is where she is. It's going to take a tail attack at advantage. Rolls a 23 as his massive tail thumps into you. And you take that plus 6. Ooh, 16 points of damage as the tail thwacks into you. And that's the end of its turn. A legendary turn now. It's his actual action. And it goes down and attempts to grab Crow in its teeth. Crow, make an acrobatics or athletics check. You're looking to beat a 15.
Is it like a grapple?
He's trying to pick you up in his mouth and throw you into the water.
Okay. How would that work with mirror image?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay. Well, I was just trying to flavor it that way. Okay, so, yes, mirror image would apply. So, roll for your mirror image. This is literally trying to grab you. It's not sure which one to grab. What does that mean?
No.
No.
It definitely gets me. Okay, so...
Now you just gotta beat a 15.
Yep,
And it was
that's true.
athletics or acrobatics?
Yeah, your choice.
Yeah, no.
It's okay, you can't go underwater still.
You have your wings, right? Because you're crow, so you can just fly.
How long
Yes,
does
but still!
How long does the water walk last?
I think it's an hour, isn't it?
It's been over
Yeah,
an
I
hour.
guess.
But we would have had to recast it to get back to the boat.
Oh. Okay. So this is what happens.
I don't
then.
think she can recast it though, because it's once per day for her, right? Because it's her nymph ability.
Yeah, but I think Fen also
Ben
has
has it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it was cast. I know there are multiple things. So this is what happens. The dragon picks you up in its teeth and throws you off the side of the boat. The water walk does prevent you from like sinking or anything, but you do land with a distinct splash as the physical force hits into the water. You don't sink, but water splashes around you. What I'm going to say is you can make me a dexterity saving throw, but at advantage.
Since she's crow, wouldn't she just fly in the air though, like and not even hit the water?
Well, this was the force of the dragon throwing her down, is how I was flavoring it.
Oh.
But we'll
Yeah.
say that you bring your... Was Crow? Crow has wings? Crow has wings, yeah.
Yeah, Crow has wings, yeah.
So, thematically, it comes and throws you into water, and you're about to get a little doused in the water, but you swoop up just in time with your wings, and now you're hovering just above the water. Net effect, you survive the presence. And then the dragon is going to make 2 more attacks, both of them against Bullbug, both of them at advantage. Oh, well, actually...
Yeah, come at the Bullbug. Leave friend alone.
Actually, it's another thing. It's already done that, so it's not going to do that. But it's going to take I can take a bite attack at advantage against Bullbug. Rolls a natural 20, and Bullbug takes 37 points of damage. And then it comes and rakes with its claw. Rolls a dirty 30. And you take 14 points of slashing damage. And that's the end of its turn. Next.
I am going to try and plead with it and tell it that we're so close to getting out. You must believe us. We are not agents of Lutheria. There is no reason for this fight. I know you're scared, but either be trapped here forever or trust us for just a little longer.
Okay. Persuasion. Great idea.
And this one, I am going to add the D8 to.
Oh,
Boom, 32.
nice.
Nice. 32.
So this dragon what it says it's true. It's been trapped in this mirror type thing for 500 years. And you've seen the effect it's had on people like Cassandra and Tith, just being in here have warped their bodies. Imagine living here for 500 years. This dragon has obviously got a screw or two loose. But Nyx is persuasive than most. If you look up the Dungeon Master Guide, it says DC 30 is almost impossible. Nyx, you have done the impossible. And the dragon says, fine! Fine, I will ride with you. This is my only hope to end this endless torment. No one's... Finn? Anything?
No.
Cassandra?
Go get Crow out of the water.
Okay, so Crow...
Yeah.
Crow gets out of the water. Well, she can fly. Well, if no one's attacking...
Yeah, I can.
We can just...
Yeah.
Drop out of initiative order as Nyx calm the insane dragon. Amazing, Nyx. Very cool. But you're still, of course, in this horrible, horrible ocean.
He hurt Bulbug's bad. He's mean.
Just stay away from him, Bulbug.
I'll give you 10 health with my lay on hands.
But still hungry.
Thank you, friend.
Oh yeah, I'll give a kill your Bulbug.
Okay, lots of healing flows into Bulbug.
Not that great for this level, but
Nyx, you might have saved Bulbug's life as well. I mean his legendary actions could only attack things near to him, and at advantage. The dragon's
Thank you,
there's
friend.
12.
He's mean.
There's 24 Bulbug. There's no 12.
I just had to try.
Don't waste all your powers on Bulbug, friend. Save some.
That's not all of it. It's just that first level is just crappy rolled. That's my number.
Egg.
Get me out of here.
Yes, we're going.
Gotta lay down. Lay down. I'm gonna
Bro.
put the blankets back on, and we're gonna go.
Mean dragon, go away. Don't like you.
Hey, come on. This way.
Okay, so back out into... as we zoom out a little bit, back into this massive cavern, the Hall of Mirrors, and the ship turns around and starts heading in the opposite direction. And you come to a barrier, and the Ultros pushes through what's obviously the edge of this mirror prison. The dragon does not, though. The dragon gets forced backwards as if held by an invisible field. And it says, no! No! Come back! You have to help me! You promised! Give me back my treasure!
Oh my god.
And it just...
that was an accident.
Splashing! Come back!
We're
Bulbug
getting
sticking
the
his
fuck
big
out of
long
here.
bull tongue out. Asshole, that's what you get.
Yeah, I really thought we were helping him. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
And he takes a deep breath, lets out an explosive thing of fire, and it just harmlessly dissipates against this invisible barrier, which pisses him off even more. Says, no! Come back! You've betrayed me like the Dragon Lords betrayed me! Come back!
Oh no!
Oh, that
No!
is like worst case scenario.
So you
So,
guys
how
turn
much
back?
money did we get?
No, fuck no, we're not going back there.
come on.
We can't even get him out.
Okay.
Check to.
Oh my god.
That
Okay,
went
this is the
from
this
bad
is
to worst.
Well, that I feel like that went incredibly well. What the fuck are you talking?
Yeah, that was probably
got
best
all
case
this
scenario right
money?
there.
With no fucking combat, basically.
30,000 silver, 5k gold. Yeah, you in there.
Oh.
Oh,
Wow.
and the Zyphos.
Adamantium Ignite. Oh, that's on Vulcan's list. And the Zyphos.
And it's for the trident I have.
And
I
you
feel
get
bad.
the Xiphos of Slaughter. What does a Xiphos
That
of
does not
Slaughter
sound
does? This. Ah, damn it! I should have
Mm.
deleted the last bit.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm not gonna avert my eyes. Avert your eyes, people. We definitely don't see that part.
Yep. Don't see the part that starts with the C. Don't see that at all.
No.
Yeah, see?
No, there we go.
It's not there.
So
Oh my god.
we get the
We don't
Kathion,
talk
right?
about it.
So, I mean,
well,
Oh
luckily
my
for
gosh,
me, I
my-
don't use a dagger.
My rogues would love this.
I feel like we just need to lock that thing up.
Right.
What do you mean? It's just a normal dagger.
It's a
That's
normal
a
magic
plus
weapon.
2 dagger.
It's a nice
Plus
cursed weapon.
Yeah.
Wait, you don't know that
Do
till we
we-
identify it.
Yeah.
Hey,
I
Yeah,
mean,
can
somebody's got
identify
it. Yeah.
offer it to
Yeah.
Kythian.
right.
Yeah.
So,
Didn't he have a dagger that, like,
Yes.
he... Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, the
his first
mushroom
preference was
dagger.
the mushroom dagger. Yeah, I remember that.
Second campaign, right?
That was
That's what-
when he attacked the demon in disguise by himself. Got murdered.
Yeah. Yeah, that, yeah.
So many things.
Okay. So, you successfully stole a dragon's treasure. Well done.
By accident.
Evidently.
Yeah, that was by accident.
It's even funnier.
So, as we're almost out of time, what do you guys want to do next week? Do you want to continue exploring the Nether Sea? Do you want to go back and reverse the curse of the fates? Deal with a baby? What do you guys want to do?
Maybe a little of both.
Sure.
Dragon here, do not come back.
I mean, I'll give you some things that you can see here. Sorry, my book just
Is there by
crashed.
chance a barge?
Not that you see. No, not that you see.
Oh, damn.
So, I think I just have some art on this. You see something floating on the water. There's several. There's. Let me show you the art first. See these weird cube-like structures measuring 100 feet to a side, and that's what this thing is here. It's a cube. You see some islands here. You'd have to go a bit closer to investigate the islands. And you can go further north, but those are the immediate things around you. There's some islands you can explore, or some type of weird cube, or perhaps a way out in this reverse whirlpool. Options. Of course, the clock is ticking in two senses. The clock is ticking on the Ultros dissolving, and you already know that time is weird here. Are you losing time, or are you gaining time back on the real world as it's such? Maybe that's a concern of yours, because you have a ticking clock with the fates. Interesting decisions to make next week, my friends.
Yeah.
Oh, now, by the way, I think it is a shame that Kythian wasn't here, because the dragon would have recognized Kythian as one of the people who he blames for being trapped here. So it would have been slightly different, but never mind. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Okay, guys, take care. And what's next week? It's the
It's
19th.
going to be the 19th.
Yeah, so I'm good.
You're good.
But
I'm
probably
gonna
not the
be
week
out of
after.
town
that.
next week. but
You'll be out of
this
town?
one-
Okay. So probably not on the 26th. Maybe. We'll discuss it next week.
Okay.
It's good.
Okay, take care, guys. See you later. Bye.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.